Yo, what's good? Welcome to the live stream at Zach's Library. Over here, we just do some more vibe based stuff. Today, we are checking out some Sonic music. Should be pretty cool, should be fun. We're going to be listening to some 2D Sonic era music, starting with Sonic 1. And then we're going to do some 8-bit games, some arcade games. Got a few games going on. I'm trying to find there it is. Want to let people know that we are live. I'm not expecting a whole lot of crazy stuff happening today. Just chilling. We're just chilling. We got this little spreadsheet, right? So Sonic 1, we're going to start off with that, a classic. We're going to go into a couple of arcade games, some 8-bit games for the Game Gear. Then you get Sonic 2 on the Genesis. And it keeps going. More arcade, more 8-bit Sonic CD, Sonic Chaos. I'm not expecting to get through very much today, but we should be able to get through like a couple of games, or a handful of games would be cool. I think it'd be neat. We'll see how far we get into it. But let's start off with Sonic 1. So the whole point of this is so that I can keep track of songs that I like from these games. I'm playing a bunch of Sonic games right now, and it's been a lot over the last couple of years. We're making videos on it, doing all that kind of stuff. But I want to keep track of songs that I like so I can use them in videos, and then also so I can just like listen to them whenever I want to. So I got a few different ratings, some kind of categories, if you will. We got bangers, we got bops, we got jams, vibes. Is the song silly? Is it spooky? Is it just mid, and is it bad? That's kind of what we got going on. Yo, what's good, Jay? Thanks, bro. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, we just gonna be chilling for a couple of hours. Nothing crazy, but if you got stuff going on, that's all good. Appreciate you coming by though. So we got all these categories. I'm gonna put a little numerical score. So this is an 8 out of 10. If this is 4 out of 10, all that kind of stuff. Kind of keep track of what we got going on. But let's just hit it up with Green Hill Zone. Not like I hadn't heard enough of Sonic 1 in my life, to be honest with you. So I thought about skipping it, but I was like, nah, I want to get the whole thing. We're just gonna move. Start with the classics. Green Hill Zone is a bop. Now, what exactly does banger and bop mean? What does jam and vibe mean? You know when you know. We're not getting too complicated. If I feel like bopping to it, we're gonna bop to it. If I feel like it's a banger, it's a little heavier, it's gonna be a banger. If it's a jam, the jam is almost a vibe and it's almost a bop, but it gets kind of its own category. You'll get the gist of it as we go on. Mainly, I just want to chill. I just want to listen to some music, share that with you guys. Hopefully, you find some good Sonic stuff. I think Green Hill Zone's a classic. I think it genuinely is it's a really good first track. Oh, we don't want to move that. Okay. There's a lot going on in that track. I like the different layers and stuff. Green Hill gets an 8 from me. I think it's a really good track. Marble Zone, not the best level, but we don't got to talk about the levels this time. We don't got to talk about the gameplay. We don't got to talk about whether the game is good or bad. It's all based on the music. Is the music good? I do like Marble Zone. I think Marble Zone is good. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit more. Hopefully it won't be too loud. Let's see. Is that, if I turn this up? Yeah, if I turn that up, it's gonna turn it up for you guys. I don't want it to be too loud. So we'll just put it right about there. That should be good. That's fun, man. It's just fun. I think Marble Zone is a jam. I'm gonna give it a 7. I like it. I'm not going on my way to like listen to it regularly, but I think it's a jam. All right, Spring Yard Zone. I like the level more than Marble Zone for sure. But again, we're just for the music. Oh yeah, here we go. You could do so much remix material with this game soundtrack, and I know people have, but like, why aren't we doing more? Kind of almost have that little shiny like ring sound effect almost within the song here. There's also like some spring elements going on in here, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give that one another jam. I'm gonna give that one a 7. I think for the most part the Sonic 1 soundtrack is really good. I think the whole soundtrack is pretty good. It's hard to get a bad one out of this, which is crazy because this franchise has so much good music and it only gets better. We're gonna have some tracks that aren't as good, I'm sure, but it only gets better. What I'm curious about is some of this 8-bit stuff, some of this 8-bit and arcade stuff that I've not listened to in depth. I think that'll be cool to really get into. Could be annoying, but we'll see. Labyrinth Zone. That's almost like a springy kind of bass. So they probably should have used that for Spring Yard. Okay. It's a vibe. It does. And I just said it's a vibe. It's not a vibe in this particular instance, okay? When I say vibe, I'm thinking about stuff that you can just kind of lay back, chill, even go to sleep to. That's also one of the types of music I'm looking forward to. Because these are songs I'm going to be using in videos, but also like playlists, you know? Gotta listen to some video game music every once in a while. I'm going to give that one a jam as well. I'm also going to give that one a 6. I think it's good. I don't think it hits as high as a Green Hill for me. Okay. Now this one right here. This is also a jam, but we're giving this one like a solid 8. I like this part a good bit. It feels like a finale level is the crazy thing. And I mean, it's level 5. So, I mean, it's a good bit into the game. But it feels like ramping up towards the very end, almost like a credits theme even. I like that part a good bit. Really good melody. Really good melody right there. Yeah, Starlight's good. No, I like Starlight a good bit. Scrap Brain Zone. This one's a little bit more spooky, if I'm being honest right here. Scrap Brain gave me spooky vibes, and that's because the whole level itself is pretty spooky. I don't know if I like those drums too much. I don't mind it. I like the track. We gotta go into the second part here, which is cool. I figured out where to put my chat. That's a lot better. Scrap Brain Zone, I'm gonna give that one like a 7. Again, I don't think there's a bad track in this game. I really don't. I'm still tired. Uh-oh. I didn't expect that to happen. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Are we? There we go. So I gotta figure out what to do about that. Boo! Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We get the point. I'm kind of tired of this one, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give that one a 6. It's a disorienting level, but I like the song. It's a vibe. You know what? This one is a vibe. Oh, I never hear this part. I always top out too soon. I didn't know this part even existed. It's a little waltz. That's what it is. It's a little waltz. It goes on a little too long, but the first part of it is pretty solid. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 7. Going into the Robotnik boss fight theme, which they use for every single boss. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. I love the basses they use for these old Sonic games. I'm gonna go spooky on that one as well. You know, it's a little spooky. We're gonna give it a 7. I like it. I like it enough. Nothing too crazy. You know, I'm not like going on my way to listen to these on their own. That's my thing. You know, these songs. I can give this one a 7 too, to be honest. I'm not trying to think too hard on the scores here. It's the same thing as the Robotnik, except to kind of go harder. Hold on, I never noticed that. There's a little bit more synth stuff going on. Ba-da-da. So I'm gonna give that a 6. I'm gonna give that a 7 actually. Yeah, I never noticed that. Like, doo-doo-doo. It's a cool way. I'm glad they elevate that final boss theme. That's really cool. Our ending theme. Really just like the main theme, like when you hop into the game. It was good, you know, I'll give it a 6. There we go. Staff roll is cool. Staff roll is cool as well. And that's another good. It's just kind of a little medley of the whole soundtrack. So I'll give it a 7 for now. I think they speed up the tempo a little bit for some of these. So they're all around the same tempo. Yeah. It's a lot faster. You know what? That's actually more of a 6 for me. The longer it goes on, the more I'm like, I don't know if I like the whole medley vibe. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. That was a sick little drum break. Could sample that for something. And that's our ending theme. Cool. Love that beefy bass right there. Invincibility. It's the same. It's the same thing. So again, we'll just give it a 6. Kind of move on. Good just means like I'm not putting in any individual playlists. I'm not going to be going back to it for anything particular. But it's like I don't think it's bad. This is spooky. This one's spooky for sure. Excuse me. Getting 6 on that one. Look, these are utility songs more than anything. Alright, we're into Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car, an arcade game where Sonic is a cop. So this is the Attract demo. It's just Green Hill again, is the thing. But a different sound font. Also extremely short. We're going to give this one a 7 and kind of just put it in good. I like that little part there. That was nice. Alright, on patrol. Again, very similar. It's just Green Hill, but we got a little bit different instrumentation. Seems like it's a little slower. You can kind of hear some of the parts that are hidden inside regular Green Hill. A little bit more pronounced on this version, which is kind of neat. Even so, probably just going to go 7 good again on that and just kind of move on. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Right, because we're going into Robotnik. I'll give it a 6. Since it's like a medley. Come on. There we go. And then the final thing. The game is so short. It's literally 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So that's pretty much the entire soundtrack right there. And then the ranking. Yeah, what do you say about that? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So we're in the Sonic Eraser territory, which is infamous for having one of the worst Sonic songs. Puzzle mode is kind of going hard, though. I've not heard this one before. Okay. It's still a little much. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. What are we doing? Okay. we got so much going on. Okay. This is spooky. I'm gonna put this under spooky. I'm also gonna put it under bad, I think. I can't in my right conscience say that's good. I can give that a 4. All right, get ready for it. Get ready for it. This is where it goes crazy mode. Never ready for it. It's it's such a crazy track because the instrumentation is bizarre. We got like some pipe sound effects. It's so loud. We got like this drilling kind of effect going on. It's so much. It also has this weird like time signature. It's kind of hard to figure out where the first beat is. Oh my goodness. We're gonna also give this one. We're gonna give this one silly and bad. Not quite spooky, but definitely silly. That part goes hard though. I like that part. I gotta give it a 4. I gotta give it a 4. Maybe even a 3 if we're being real here. But I find it funny. I find it funny. Okay. Real. I don't know what to say about that one. We'll give it mid. Give it a 5. It's so short. We're in 8-bit Game Gear territory now. Sonic on the Game Gear. Sonic 1 on the Game Gear. These are going to be hard to rate because I've not heard them very much, and I just gotta go. So I mean, this one's good, but I don't really have much to say about it. Give it a 6. Move on. Okay. They're also like, are these songs that I'm going to be able to put in Banger Bop Jam or Vibe if I don't actively want to go out of my way to listen to them again because of the sound file. I think that's one of the problems with some of these older games is there's like a limitation of the hardware. So I don't really want to put the 8-bit games on my playlist. Although, there's some NES bangers out there, you know? So, and I like this one. I actually do like this one. This one's nice. I'll give this one a 7. I don't know why they're in this particular order, but they are, so bear with me. It's not the order of the game. But I like that. I like that theme. I think it could be used again in the future in a remixed variation. Okay. Got Green Hill back. Okay. Always be a little bit of Green Hill and everything. There's some arpeggios, but it kind of sounded like the beginning of like the Final Fantasy 1 theme for some reason. Like the intro menu theme. I don't have much to say about that one, honestly. I'm going to go mid on that one. I'm going to give it like a solid 5. But I don't think it's bad. I've got so much music, okay? I can't just be giving everything a 6 because I don't think it's bad. I think some stuff has to get more in that mid-5 territory. Yeah, Green Hill Zone with the 8-bit version. It's hard to be super invested in the 8-bit soundtrack. Which is like why I thought about what if I just do the main games on here, but like I want to listen to everything. I want to have experience to all the music, so I didn't want to just kind of leave it off here. But I'm gonna listen to it. Let's just listen to it in somewhat order of release. Makes sense to me. I'm gonna move this down to mid. Because this is gonna be also mid, even though I'm giving it a 6. Mid doesn't necessarily mean bad, it just means I got nothing to say, man. I just kinda got nothing to say. It's Green Hill Zone, you know? And frankly, we've heard it. Let's move on. I don't think it works in the 8-bit context. I think that's what's crazy is so much of that Sonic 1 on Genesis music, it works so much because that Genesis has so many sound channels it can work with. Jungle Zone. Okay. Okay. This one kind of silly. This one I'm gonna give a silly rating. Give it a 6. Move on. Almost little ragtime vibes. Very silly. Alright, we got a Labyrinth Zone. So they use some of the same levels as the 16-bit game, but completely different theme. It's crazy how jazzy this is for an 8-bit. Okay. There's some cool ideas here. I'm gonna give that a good and give it a 6 and move on. Sorry for the yawning, folks. Whew. So this is an unused version of Marble Zone, which is kind of crazy. It's the exact same song. Just, again, we got less channels to deal with. In a way, it's kind of impressive they were even able to get this, you know, some of this music on an 8-bit system. I kind of like that part. It's slightly different. I'm gonna give it mid, and the only reason I'm giving it mid is because it's not as good as the original. And I think that matters. I think that matters to me. This one's different enough to where I'm like, alright. This one's okay. It's still like there's a lot of handheld games that probably don't have like very banging music to begin with. So it's like this for handheld is not bad at all. Look, we're better than we're better than my man Sonic Eraser, so you know. That's something. That's important. It's good. It's good. I'll give that one a 6 as well. Look, I'm okay with what we're doing here. I'm not getting anything as good as Main Green Hill, Starlight, even some of these. That's okay. We can go and skip to the next one. Okay. This one's kind of going nuts. Hold on. Okay. Okay. That was cool. I'll give it a good. Give it another 6. Nothing amazing. Going 9-9 on the game a little bit. A little bit of Nothing super exciting at the moment. Which is fine. Well, it is what it is. This one's mid. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's kind of mid. Not really digging this one that much. Oh, what are we doing over there? Okay. All right, we can move on from this one. We get it. It's the title screen. Just move on. Okay. Sonic 2. Whew. Okay. Aqua Lake Zone. I think this is the first level, potentially. Yeah, because I've heard this one a good bit, because I've tried to play this game a couple of times. It's a little... These 8-bit games are a little frustrating, is the other thing. They're not the most fun. They're shorter, but there's still some frustrating elements. Minutes long, huh? Whenever it loops, we'll probably cut it off. Those were digging it. Yeah, if we're digging it, then keep it moving, you know? That part's cool. That part's pretty cool. Try to sit up so I don't fall asleep. I like this one. Yeah, we're still not getting anything in like our top tiers because I'm just not going to go out of my way to listen to it again. You know, maybe if I put it in a video or something, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but I'm still not going super out of my way. I'm going to give it a 7, though. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm not. I'm giving it a 6. You can't go too hard on some of these tracks. I'm just going to give that a 5. It's cool. It's just I don't care too much. Not a lot of people are gonna care, you know. We're doing this for the experience. All right, bad ending. How's the bad ending 2 minutes and 20 seconds? That's weird. We really need to know for 2 minutes or 20 seconds so we get the bad ending. For 8-bit Sonic 2. Again, there's some ideas here that I do like. I think my issue is it's not super... Like, again, I'm not going out of my way to listen to this again. I'm just not. You can't put this on the playlist to go Night Night to. You can't put this on the playlist to go Run Into. You can't put this on the playlist to like boot up Tetris and vibe to. It's just not the... It's not the vibe. It's good though. We'll give it a 6. I don't think it's bad. There's truly bad music out there. This isn't what I would say bad. Although if I'm giving this many 6s, you probably should put some more mids on here, but it's fine. This is probably the credit sequence, is what I'm thinking. Because we got a good ending down here. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. Using the same one. A little bit more hyperdrive, it looks like. Yeah, this one kind of... I'm okay with giving this one a 6 or a 7 as well. Or a 7. I gave that one a 6. I'm okay with giving this one a 7. Maybe because I'm just looking for something better. I don't know. But this one kind of a vibe. A lot more interesting than what we've been getting. Okay, I don't like the beep, 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 beep. That's a little much. This one do smooth. I agree. I don't need the fire alarm and the microwave in here. I'll give this one a 6 as well. Just move on. Alright, we get the gist of that one. There's the Master System version, which apparently is different. I've not played the Master System version of these games, but some of these sound like me in GarageBand, low-key. Bro, I gotta figure out what's going on with my camera cut off. Why my camera cut off? It's like 20 minutes. I gotta figure that out. We'll do that next time. Okay. I'm honestly fatigued by this one. And I don't know if it's this track entirely or if it's the 20 minutes of Game Gear music. Yo, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. We got the we got the LED light bulbs, the smart bulbs going off. Kind of just chilling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into this one. I'm not into this one. 5. Let's move on, please. Continue. You gotta appreciate a shorter track every once in a while. Whew. Why is it going so fast? Okay. Give me a heart attack or something. Give that one a 4. I didn't like that one very much. Still give it mid. It's not quite bad. Okay. The Sonic 1 8-bit soundtrack might actually be better than the Sonic 2 one. And it's weird because Sonic 1 tried to they brought back the Green Hill theme, they brought back the Marble Zone, they brought back, and they made different versions of Scrap Raid and Labyrinth. But I actually like those more. These are like, I don't know, it's something about like the instrumentation they're using. It's just a little, ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do this on mid. There's some ideas. So it could be cool if future games end up remixing any of these tracks. That could be neat. There gotta be like some good remixes of some of these tracks on like OC Remix. I don't like the I don't like that. I don't like that much. Yeah, that's been the crazy thing about some of these songs. Is like there's some good melodies, there's some good compositional elements going on. but it being on the Game Gear, you're not having as many channels as the Sega Genesis. It just doesn't work as hard. I'm gonna give this one like a 6. Gimmick Mountain Zone. I don't know why they named that level Gimmick Mountain. Okay, this one is not like driving me up a wall yet, so that's good. This one kind of a bop. Hold on. I don't know if it's a Stockholm syndrome. Again, am I looking for something better, or is this actually kind of banging? I'm messing with it. You messing with it? That's what I'm saying, bro. We got a little key change. Okay. Yeah, this one's kind of going hard. It's crazy because you'd think like just because it's an 8-bit soundtrack, it can't go hard, but like there's a lot of NES soundtracks, some Mega Man stuff, some Castlevania stuff. They go exceptionally hard. So I don't want to just crap on an 8-bit console. But being a Game Gear, it might even have less channels than the NES. So I don't know. I don't know how all that works. Just kind of speculating. They kind of got like a little bit of a club vibe going on there a little bit. I'm gonna give it a 7. This is my favorite in a while. I'm gonna go good. I still can't be putting it in these top tiers because I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to this. Just willy nilly. We're not doing that. But it's cool that there's a banger here. I mean, I could give it a banger. Nah, I'm not. Again, I'm not going that far. Let's go good ending. As compared to a bad ending, you know, let's see if it's any. See if the music's better. Yeah, it's nice to get a vibe here. It's gonna be so nice getting to the Sonic 2 soundtrack. Again, I considered just doing the mainline games, but like I'm playing all these games and I've got the music, so it's like just throw them all on there. You gotta throw all of them on there. There could be some hidden gems too, is what I'm hoping for. This one's fine. That's what I'm saying, bro. The whole catalog is really cool. Now this spreadsheet, I've only gotten up to Sonic Heroes. We have not, because there's too many, bro. 1,000 songs were only in 2004. I might go crazy, but it's all good. We're only doing a little bit today. Try to get through a little bit of the 2D era. It's gonna be a long-term thing. What goes up must come down for real, for real. That's what I'm saying. I kind of get the point of this one too, for being real. All right, Green Hill Zone. Not to be confused with Green Hill Zone. See, this got some cooler elements. You also don't want to like. You don't want to take down 8-bit music too bad either, because you got like a Silver Surfer theme. Like that thing goes hard. So you can't be. Ain't no way they got a Grill Hill and a Green Hill. That's what I'm saying, bro. They got a Green Hill and a Green Hills. I don't quite get it. They should get a Grill Hill though, if you're being real. This one's cool. They gotta get a grill hill, bro. They gotta get a grill hill. This one's smooth. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I like this one. I like this one. This is another good. They know how to do some cool stuff here. I'll give this one a 7. Also, I'm gonna go back to good ending with that a mid. I don't know what I was talking about it being. I had like nothing to say about it. Okay. Okay. I like that part a good bit. Alright, let's move on here. Invincibility. Dare I say better than the invincibility theme in Sonic 1? I think so. I think so. Still only gonna give it a 6. It's like 50 seconds. We gotta... Can't be pretending like it's super insane or anything. It's a vibe though. I'm gonna go up to a 7 on that one. Go to a 7. Because my thought process is anything that's a 7 or higher, it would be cool to not necessarily go back to it, but if I ever like needed to be like, hey, what's the best songs of Sonic 2 8-bit? Like the 7s are the ones that I'm gonna be like, hey, go check that out. This one's crazy. Hold on. I don't know what happened, but like the opening of this, not super insane. Now we're like getting some cool stuff. It's like halfway through the project, they figured out they could actually do something cool with the 8-bit Game Gear. Okay. It's like actual Sonic music. The huge upswing. Yeah, it's crazy. This is going hard. Give that one a 7 as well. Scrambled egg zone is really funny. I agree. I don't know what they were cooking. I guess they were cooking scrambled eggs. I don't know. I don't get it. This game's weird though. Way harder than it should be at times. Yeah, we'll give that a good. It's really cool. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, let's go on the Sky High Zone. The Disney movie? Okay. So we got Sonic 2 next, and then some arcade games, and then Sonic CD. So I'll probably try to get through Sonic 2, and then if I feel like it, we'll try to go a little further. That way next time I can just start with like Sonic CD. This one's fine. Not bad. Not bad. But it's fine. I kind of want to go back through some of these other ones, give them like a worse rating, to be honest with you. Didn't know we could go like Crystal Egg Zone. Give me that 5. Give this one a 5. Bad ending. It's gotta get a mid. No, please stop. Please stop. Okay. Fun fact, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was named that because it was the second game in the Sonic the Hedgehog series for Sega Genesis. Wow! I didn't know that. That's crazy. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Bro, did you know that game came out on a Tuesday? And they called it Sonic Tuesday? Isn't that cool, bro? Isn't that so cool? Sonic Tuesday, wow! Yeah, this one's fine. Marvelous Gambit, Mr. Knocker. That's what I'm saying, bro. Underground Zone. Am I tripping? I feel like we listened to this one already. I guess we didn't, but it feels like it. Oh, these are in order from, these are in alphabetical order, I just realized. That's why they showed up in this order. These two. I mean, that's what happens if you get them off of YouTube, I guess. Wait, you go from Scrambled Egg Zone to Underground Zone. I don't know what they were cooking. Green Hills is funny. Dimmick Mountain is insane. They got Crystal Egg and then Scrambled Egg. And I'm thinking, like, why the egg puns? But then I know Dr. Eggman, Robotnik, you know. Aqua Lake is just kind of boring compared. Underground Zone is cool. Give that one dead. Is so excited to get into some Sonic 2 stuff. Because even from Sonic 1 to Sonic 2, I think the Sonic 2 soundtrack is like a pretty nice lead. And I'm not listening to a lot of this soundtrack on its own either, is the cool thing. Heard way more Sonic 1 music in the last year than I really intended on, just working on that one video. But it's okay. Alright, let's move on. Let's just go. Let's go. Boom. Into yeah, okay. Title screen, like, literally does not count. Look, I gotta put an NA on this. I gotta put an NA on this. Not just the Sega thing. Yeah, just gotta put an NA on that. It's fine. Probably gonna put an NA on that as well, if I'm being real. I don't want to be rating 5-second things anymore. It's too much, man. Save my brain power for something better. Options menu is cool. It's cool. Give it a 6. Move on. Level select. Okay. It's the same song, just with a different vibe. So there's an Emerald Hill Zone 2-player. So hold on. There's an Emerald Hill 2-player, and then there's an Emerald Hill Zone 2-player Act 2. What's up with that? I don't know. There's no 2-player. There is for Casino Night. What's the difference? Okay. We're finally into some real music. Hold on. This is a bop right here. This is a bop. Finally. Give that one an 8. I'm curious what the difference between the 2-player and the regular one is, though. I don't understand why that's there. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Man, it's so nice. It's so nice on the ears to be out of those 8-bit games. I really thought I was going crazy there for a second. Unfortunately, that's not the only. It's not the only Game Gear titles that exist, but that's the only ones I care about today. The bass is so good. It's so groovy. Man. I love Emerald. It's so good, man. It's so good. I'm gonna go up to a 9, honestly. Use this in the new Flash video? Yo, that's so base. I gotta charge my phone real quick. There we go. We good. We good. It's such a huge step up, man. That bass is so good. I can't. I'm gonna be talking about this whole soundtrack most likely, but I just don't know how they got somebody that good. Well, actually, I do. It was what's his name? It's like Nakamura or something like that. He was a bassist. He wrote the music, so it makes sense. Double the bits. It's amazing. It's amazing what 8 more bits can do. Cool. What's Act 2? How different is it? A little bit faster. Ooh, okay. I love this sound font too, is the thing. Like, the bass could be going as hard as it is, but without this particular sound font, it just wouldn't hit the same. I actually feel like 16-bit music is my favorite era of video game music that isn't just modern music. I think I like it substantially more than N64 PS1 era. No, I agree. I think it has to do with the sound fonts entirely, which is crazy. I think PS1 games, right, like they're on CDs, so they should be able to do like a lot more with that. Maybe they do, depending on the games. But the N64 is just kind of like, I don't know. I like some themes in like Super Mario 64. I like some Ocarina of Time songs. Some Conker's Bad Fur Day tracks are really good. But the particular sound fonts that they use, it just feels like something's missing. N64 PS1 feels like it tried to really jump forward and be more modern, but I think the hardware still held it too far back. I think that's a good point. Yeah, I think that's a good point. 16-bit knew what it needed to do with the hardware and how to make bangers. I agree. They knew what they were doing here. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll give it a bop as well. I'm going to give that one a good because, again, if I'm making a playlist, I'm not going to put both acts in there. And I'll give that an 8. Aquatic Ruin Zone. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Like Emerald Hill, like I would go out of my way, like I'd put this on a playlist and go take a walk to it, you know? This one is a little silly. I'm gonna have to agree. We're gonna put that on the silly. I don't know what they were cooking on this one, to be honest. Yeah, they all just about head bobbing, I gotta have to say. But it is a little silly. I'll give this one a 6. I'm giving it a 6. We might just end up skipping this one because I don't know why. I don't know what the 2-player thing is, but I'm just gonna take that off. Alright, what do we got going on here? Oh, it's different. Well, that's because this is aquatic. This is Aquatic Ruin, and the name of the song is not right. That's cool. I see. So I gotta go fix that. It's not too difficult. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. No, I'm not into this one either, if I'm being honest. I'm not into this one. Where is my Sonic 2 soundtrack? Sonic. Where's the 2 at? There it is, there's 2. And then Emerald Hill 2-player. Gotta change the name of it. The length of 148. It's not showing up. Huh. Oh well, okay. That one's fine. Honestly, that was more like a 5, if I'm being real. I'm not too into that one. Boss, Emerald Hill, and Fortress Zone. Oh man, Chemical Plant is so good. I can't wait for that one. Smirch Tech Bro needs to make a music streaming service specifically for video game music. Bro, it's so annoying that the Nintendo Music app is not as goated as it should be. Like, it's so frustrating that Nintendo has the keys to the kingdom and they have, like, not taking advantage of it to the degree that they could have. The good thing is, like, a lot of Sega music is on Spotify and Apple Music, so you can listen to it there. Get the Switch 2. We need more people complaining about Nintendo music. That's what I'm saying. This one's good. It's so annoying. The fact that the new Mario Kart World is out and the soundtrack is as good as it is, but you can't just go listen to it, makes no sense to me. It's like, well, they want you to go buy the game. It's like, I get that, but like, I want to listen to the music outside of playing the game. A lot of movie soundtracks and TV show soundtracks are on streaming services. Anyways, this is we call it a banger or a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a 10. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't looked into any high quality rips of the soundtrack yet. I know there's like a playlist on YouTube with like 200 something songs. I was listening to a couple there, but I did notice it's not a super high quality. Being on YouTube doesn't help. Man, this song is just so good. Like, I can't comprehend how good Chemical Plant song is every time I listen to it. Although I will say this time I didn't realize there were so many kind of like DJ kind of song theme song, like kind of sound effects in there. I don't know what they're doing there. Has that always been in there, or is it just this version? I don't know. It's so good, man. This is my theme song. Now, this is the one you kind of gotta give like a little stank face to. Like, it just goes too hard. They don't make them like that no more. Wait, they do. It's called Act 2. Oh. Act 2? What is Act 2 like, actually? It's not as good, unfortunately. Not as good. I didn't realize they changed the music on Act 2 here. Okay, this part still go hard though. But it's like, if I'm going out of my way to listen to Chemical Plant, listen to Act 1 is the thing. I'm not really going to listen to this. Not bad though. Same melody, it's just slightly different enough to where I'm like, eh. Going a little too fast. It's a little too fast. Again, we'll give it an 8, or we'll give it a good. We'll probably give it like an 8. An 88. Yeah, I still love those parts though. All right, we can move on. You start looping these songs. So at some point, like I gotta move on if I'm not like really jamming to it. We're also gonna move Act 2 down to a 7. It just don't hit the same, unfortunately. The boss, it's also good. It's the same thing. Like, let's not pretend like it's not the same thing. Bro. Are we for real? Every 20 minutes it's gonna do this? I gotta figure out if there's a setting on the camera. Let me figure that out real quick. I did have the setting turned off, so I don't know why it's turning off. So I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. Anyways, Aquatic Ruins on. Is this a banger or is it a jam? Is the question. It's more of a jam, to be honest with you. Give it a name. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-bum. Alright. Let's look at Act 2. Yeah, it's weird. It's like Act 1 has like all this energy, and then Act 2, instead of it being like a more energized version of it, they just kind of like speed it up a little bit, and then like take down some of the instruments so that it's more low key. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a little bit more stripped back, and I don't know if I like that. But I never noticed that playing the games. Like it's good. It just I don't know. It's just I don't dislike it. I'm just not into it as much. It was more of a 6 if I'm being real. Alright, what we got next? They do have a different boss theme in a lot of these. That's kind of crazy. Using more of the instrumentation from that particular theme. That's cool. That's a cool part. Like that. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's the same theme. I don't like this particular instrumentation as much as the other ones, I think, is my thing. Casino Night. Here we go. I feel like I'm tripping. I do not remember there being like DJ type sound effects in the soundtrack. Like somebody got a hold of my copy of the soundtrack and just like threw in some like Parappa the Rapper sound effects. I do like this one though. Some more of a jam. I'm gonna give it a 7. And then we're back into looping territory. I like Casino Night. Let's go to Act 2. Whoa, okay. First I was like, I kind of like it a little bit more, and then it's almost some like slowcore. I don't know what they're doing over here, to be honest. Yeah, I find it strange that each of the Act 2s are a little bit more stripped back, a little bit more laid back even. It was cool they change it, but I don't know. It's cool. So, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I think Casino Night is just good. I'm not like super into it, and I think both versions of it are good, but nothing that I gotta like go back and really listen to again on its own. This one particularly, I don't know, this one might even be like close to a 6. It's almost like whoever was playing Casino Night Zone Act 1 decided to get drunk, and now they're playing Act 2. There's a 2-player version. Like, what is this? And why isn't it not for all of them? That's weird. Yeah, I've never heard this one before. It's okay. Yeah, I'll give that one a good as well. It's gonna be a 6 for me on that one. Like this part. Alright, what do we got next? Similar vibes. Similar vibes. Give it a good. Give it a 6. Move on. Again, I'm not trying to like overthink this because I could really debate with myself on some of those, but like I ain't got it in me to do all that. If it's not like a sure hit that I'm like I really want to go back to that, then it might as well not exist. If we being real, but it's good to know that there's some good stuff on here. That even if I'm not like super into it. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're in the 2-player themes. I didn't know they had 2-player versions of these tracks. It's good. Kind of gone like low-key mid territory, but without being actually mid. Like good is good, you know. You don't wanna discard like what's actually good. Yeah, it's a little bit of a slump. It's a little bit of a slump. But it's chill. It's chill. I was saying I kind of just like mainly looking for the big stuff anyways. So like these songs might as well not exist if we be in for real. But like, you know, it's cool. It's a vibe. I agree. I don't dislike it. But it's certainly not something I'm going to go back to and keep on its own or in a playlist or anything. Just kind of move on. Bro. I'm so not interested in all of these boss remixes. I think it's cool they exist for the game. I think trying to listen to them on their own, I'm just not super into it. There's like 2 types of video game music, right? There's the stuff you can listen to anywhere and doing other things. And then there's the utility songs. And not every boss theme is a utility song, but something like this is more utility. I like select screen kind of thing. Not every select screen song is like utility, but most of them are just not like super interesting. Alright. Most genius thing you've ever said, really? Bro, Hilltop Zone go insane. Hold on. In a lot of movie and TV soundtracks, the same thing. Like I was watching You season 5, and it's got Blake Neely doing the soundtrack. And Blake Neely go hard. And there's some times where I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to put on a playlist. But for the most part of it, it's just to set the vibes. That's all it's for. And it's great vibe setting music. I think Blake Neely does really good with setting some vibes. But there's a reason you would want to go listen to like a Star Wars song, you know? A lot of songs on The Flash is clearly just the sitting in Star Labs music. Exactly. This a bop. Give that an 8. Bro, can we... Why? I don't understand. I bet Neely went insane with the climactic moments, though. I always remember he went nuts with those on Flash and Arrow. He did. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Bro knows how to cook. Bro knows how to cook. That shit is so funny, bro. Low key, I'm giving it a bop, but we also got to give it a little bit of a silly. It's also a little silly if we being for real. I'll never get over how Aiden broke the flash for me because he said half the score is just a going do whimsically. Yeah. Yeah. I still remember that. I still remember that pretty clearly. He's not wrong is the thing. Because they do be doing that, but yeah, Hilltop Zone is a lot of fun. Now, is there not a Hilltop Zone Act 2? Or how'd that work? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Sonic 2 levels. Does bro have bad intel? I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to look at the levels here. There is an Act 2. It just, I don't seem to have an additional song there. So I ain't gonna worry about it, to be honest with you. Well, no. That's Hilltop Zone Act 2. It's just the dadgum songs aren't worded properly for some reason. What's up with that? This is the second one it's done now. What the heck? It's fine. It's no big deal. That's the crazy thing. This one in particular was not ripped from YouTube. This was from a website that hosts video game music. So I'm a little surprised. But I also don't understand. Because, I'm wondering if I have 2 copies of this. That could happen as well. No, but it doesn't have. It's showing more songs on my Plex than it does in my folder of music. So I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Okay, well. We're going to put good here again. Again, Act 2s just aren't doing it for me as much as the Act 1s are. The boss theme, it's the same daggum thing. Just a different instrumentation. Again, it's cool. I want to save at least like 30 seconds off of my life. Oh, bro. This right here, though? Are you kidding me? This right here? This a 9. This a 9 right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a banger right here. Is it a banger? You see, if you say it's a banger, you got to put it as a banger. It goes so hard, bro. So many little cool parts. Apart from the song that feels like a sound effect, I think it's the bass, but it's so cool, man. It's so cool. Yeah, it's like Sonic 1 Spring Yard Zone kind of has like some springy like elements in that song. And I always thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like multiple tracks off of Sonic 1 and 2 use some of the sound effects within the songs themselves. I know Mario 1, it takes its music and it takes elements of the music and turns that into sound effects. So it's always kind of cool. Always kind of cool when they're like a little bit more seamless. This track is so good. It's like almost like 90s hip hop kind of vibes. Which, I mean, there's a lot of that in some Sonic games, so not super surprising, but yeah, again, like, why does it say Act 1 and then Act 1 again? I gotta figure that out at some point. It ain't really that big of a deal, but it's weird. It's a vibe, dude. Hold on. Why did he act two versions of tracks, for lack of a better word, sound like hardcore versions of the Act 1? That's an interesting way of putting it. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's almost like, so it's like some of it's stripped back for sure. Some of it feels like, man, fartcore. I don't know if there is a better description, unfortunately. Almost like you took a blanket and like placed it on top of, almost like you took a blanket and like placed it on top of the speaker that was playing the Act 1. And then that's what you get. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a 7. It doesn't hit as hard though. Death Egg Zone. This one going silly. This one kind of silly. Why is this almost like 8-bit? This one almost sounds like, I mean, it's still a little bit better, but it's almost like an 8-bit track. I don't think I like Death Egg Zone. I don't think I'm digging this one. I think we gotta give this one a mid. I think this one a mid. I'm not into it. Why is Final Boss here, but then there's still all of this? That doesn't make no sense. Yeah, it's just got no oomph, you know? There's nothing. There's nothing pulling me to this one at all. I'm bored. I'm bored for the first time since the 8-bit games. I'm moving on. Shit making me go night-night. Needs more aura. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, mid. It's mid. It's mid. Get it out of here. Oh, man. Did it get any more interesting? Nope. Move on. Oh, you know what? This has all been Hidden Palace Zone, man. That makes way more sense. Or Mystic Cave. This has all been Mystic Cave. This is all been Mystic Cave, is my guess. I'm actually confused. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Mystic Cave theme. No, that's Mystic Cave. Well, what am I looking for? Hidden Palace? This is Death Egg Zone. Hidden Palace Zone? What does that sound like? No, that's completely different. It's actually for parkour. It was just too loud is the problem. Let me go Sonic 2 soundtrack on YouTube. Let me cross-reference this real quick. While I got it. Mystic Cave. Then Oil Ocean should technically be next. Yeah, but that's Oil Ocean. Okay, well, I don't know why it's like this, but... I'm just moving on, man. Yeah, we'll do the same thing we've been doing for all the boss themes, to where it's fine. I gotta move on. Yeah, Hidden Palace Zone, kind of a banger. Now, do it get the coveted banger title? I don't know if we're gonna go that far. But this one kind of going hard. Yeah, this one's close to banger status, but I am going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. Crazy they had a whole hidden area that never made it in the full game, but then they brought it back in Origins. And they still have the song on the soundtrack. That's nice. The song seems to like change around. Whoa. What is going on? I forgot I could do that. I feel like this is too much, right? Freaky. I feel like we shouldn't be doing all this on stream. Kind of nice to have the album cover. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm not super into the visualizers myself. I was gonna say like you can see where it starts here, and then you have like this big chunk of audio, and then it kind of goes here, and then it kind of repeats that part. Oh, okay, no, I was tripping. I was thinking of something. No, this is slightly different. It's slightly different here at the end. I don't know. Anyways, it's good. It's the same thing. It's like almost like a halftime fill. They don't put a blanket on top of the speaker. This is hardcore, unfortunately. This is, you gotta admit. I'm not into it, man. We took a good track and we got in the mid. It was boring. Oh man. Gonna have me go a night on the stream. Alright. All the ocean's on. Oh yeah. Who up oil in the ocean? Ew, hold on. We don't want no oil in the ocean. This that BP theme. That part go hard. Hold on. I just remember being in middle school and they'd have like the TV on in the library, and it was like 100, 200 something days of them still like not cleaning out the BP oil spill. It was crazy. It's a jam. I'm gonna give it a 7, but it's like a high 7. It's the difference between a Hidden Palace zone and an Oil Ocean zone. It ain't gotta make that much sense, to be honest. Do a little jamming. Do a little jamming to this one for real. Okay. Let's check out Act 2. Oh no. They can't keep doing it. They can't keep getting away with this. Are you, like... They literally farting in the mic. That's crazy. Oh man. Like when a pop artist puts out their new single and then they have an EP with that single, and then it'd be like the slow and reverb version. That's low key what this is. Like, what are we doing back there? Like the opening of this, right? Why? What are we doing? I'm going in silly on that one. I hate the lo-fi, the slow and reverbed. The instrumental version at least makes sense, but like we're clogging up so much server space for that. This is probably one of the better boss themes, if I'm being honest. That's just because the sound palette for Oil Ocean is pretty cool. Alright, Metropolis Zone. Oof. Metropolis Zone be giving you a little bit of PTSD, low key. I can't with this this camera thing. It's gonna keep doing that, huh? It's gonna keep doing that. That's annoying. It'd be alright. I'll figure it out later. Even though I should have already figured it out. There's literally a setting that says disable turning it off. And I don't know, man. Metropolis Zone Act 1 is good. It's good. I like it, but I'm not really drawn to it super heavily. I'm gonna give it a 7. I was looking to Act 2, and I can't believe they got 3 acts of this nonsense. I smooth with it. Heck yeah. I don't know what we're doing. I don't get what we're doing here. I'm gonna have to replay Sonic 2 soon just to see if it really be doing this. Because you go on YouTube, you look up Sonic 2 soundtrack, it don't be having the different acts. It just has the main one. So I don't get it. This one like too silly, but not even in a good way. I'm not into this one. I'm not into this one. Okay. Whoa. This one's kind of cool. Still, like, it's too much. It's too much. You had like a working formula with Act 1, and then you mix it up a little bit in the kitchen, and it just ain't working as much. I like the dun 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 dun. That part goes hard. At least it's not hardcore. That's all we can ask, really. That's all we can really ask for. Okay. Again, same thing with the bosses. Just move on, really. I'm just gonna move on. Sky Chase song. This one a little bit more low key. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Do it get the vibe title? Not quite. I'm looking for something a little bit more vibey, I guess. The vibe category for me is like, I could go to sleep to this. I could like sit back and chill to this. I think there's still a little bit, unless you're like a Donkey Kong Country aquatic ambience kind of vibes. I don't think I could sleep to this. But it's good. It's good. I'll give it a 7. It's a vibe for me. I mess with it. Heck yeah. It's good. It's good. Get an ice cold Arnold Palmer and sit in the sun. Heck yeah. That's the vibe right there. That's the vibe. I'd be messing with some Arnold Palmers. Winged Fortress Zone. About Sonic 2'd out, if I'm being real. I don't know what all this unused stuff is, but I'm about Sonic 2'd out. We got some good stuff though. Emerald Hill, great. Chemical Plant is great. Aquatic Ruin is great. Hilltop Zone, fantastic. Mystic Cave, fantastic. I like Oil Ocean. You know what? I am gonna give Sky Chase a vibe. I think it deserves it. Much like the game itself, Sonic 2 starts amazing before slowly descending into a sea of above average platitudes. Yeah. Sonic 2 is such a great opening, and then you're just like, oh, it's not Labyrinth Zone, it's not Marble Zone again. So that's good at least. And Fortress is spooky, honestly. Give it a 6. I'm not super into it. It fits the vibe perfectly. You can't really hate on the track for fitting the vibe of the game, but like based on its musical elements alone, I'm not messing with it as much. Death Egg Zone. Okay. Damn. Okay. Now why is this Death Egg and this is also Death Egg? Yeah, we're missing something. This should not be This is something entirely different. And I don't know what it is. I gotta figure it out, man. I gotta figure that out. This one's low-key silly too, if I'm being real. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing here is the thing. Maybe it was the special stage. I don't know. I still don't know. What about Live Egg, huh? What about that? Thought so. Yeah. What about that? I never thought about that. This one's spooky, but it's not very pleasant to listen to. It's kind of going all over the place. Another boss? Holy crap. Bro. Honestly, the Death Egg robot should get a 1. Even though we're rating on the music, just because the boss fight, man, so brutal. Yeah, here it is. Oh man. Oh brother. Like getting PTSD flashbacks for this one. Oh man. The thing is though, it is I think better than the regular boss theme. So I'm still gonna give it a 6, but like I think I like it more. It's got more going on. Alright, we're repeating. That's enough of that, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, that's enough of that one. Hitting theme. Beat the game. They gotta go back to some more Sky Chase a little bit for that. So I'm going to Costco later today. Should I get me another chocolate chunk chocolate cookie? What's it called? Mega chocolate, the big chunk. Should I get the big cookie from the Costco? I'm thinking so. I just gotta remember to actually take it in this time, because last time I left it in the truck for like a week. That was not the vibe. I like that part a good bit. The double chunk chocolate cookie. There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is. What about a hot dog? Well, I'm going to be getting some burgers right afterwards. So I don't really be getting hot dogs, unfortunately. Although I low-key could. It just has it's a little much. Yeah, the ending theme's good. Ending theme's good. I'm going to give it a 7. If it's anything like the Sonic 1 credit, it's just going to be like more of a medley of everything. Man, Sonic 2 has some bangers though. Like, the Sonic 1 soundtrack is good. So every time chemical plant, it just something in my brain activates. Sonic 1 soundtrack is good, but Sonic 2 is just like on another level, and it's crazy. Like they cooked, man. They cooked. I'm gonna give the medley a 6 though. I can't get like, you know, it's just a repeat of everything. I'm not really gonna go out of my way to listen to it. Well, they got some unused sound test stuff, which is interesting. They don't get this good again until SA1. You might be right. You might be right. The thing is, you got arcade game, Sonic CD. Sonic CD has some bangers. Game Gear game, the Spinball is like both 8-bit and 16-bit. Same thing with Mean Bean Machine. The Sonic 3 has some good stuff. But I don't remember any like insane stuff. Game Gear, the Sega Pico. This is a Genesis game, but I don't know anything about the soundtrack. Knuckles Chaotix I'm really interested in. Knuckles Chaotix is got to be like some bangers. More Game Gear games. The Game World game. Sonic the Fighters could have some bangers. And then I don't know anything about 3D Blast either, or Sonic Schoolhouse Blast. Like, I don't know. But then Sonic R. This is really the next like big time. We cooking. And then Sonic Adventure. And then Sonic Shuffle is interesting to me. The advanced games could be good too. But we'll see. Unfortunately, we already did Sonic Eraser, bro. Did it earlier. I put it in spooky bad, silly bad, and mid. So that's where we're sitting on that. Wood Zone. This is a repeat of something, though. I was evacuating my home for the fumigation. Yeah, how'd that go? I hope it went well. This might be an NA. I don't know what to say about this. It's like not a real song. I mean, it is a real song. We're listening to it. It's like a remix of something. Like maybe Mystic Cave or something. Bug Guy left around 10, so I'm at my sister's house for a few hours till we go back. Got you. Not too bad. It's mid, to be honest. 5. Move on. Cyber City Zone. Okay. Crazy, I just had like other zones in this game I never heard about. But then you look at the soundtrack and there they are. I'm hearing some elements from some previous tracks. Yeah, Wood Zone sounds a lot like a Mystic Cave, I think, and then Cyber City might just be Metropolis, but I'm not entirely sure. This one's kind of good. I'm gonna give it a 6. Move on. Half Pipe Special Stage. Real? Okay. Yeah. It's fine. It's a special stage. I actually like the Sonic 1 special stage theme better. Really good. Give it a 6 as well. Yeah, nothing bad. You know, I mean, that's good. Nothing bad. Alright. The 2-player version, huh? It's the same thing, though. Well, it's a little bit different. Okay. It's a little bit different. I can't listen to this for 30 minutes. We gotta move on. Chaos Emerald, yeah, that's a new name. 2-player menus. Sure. I'm a good 6. 2-player results. This is different. Chaos Emerald sound happens when I hit the gritty. Is that so? Is that so? So you hit this. I can see it. Hold on. I can see it. Two-player results is also solid. I'll give that one a 7. Alright, act clear. Classic. Classic, you gotta love it. 1-up, classic. Drowning. Scary. I'm gonna give that one a spooky on that one. Right. Game over. Time over. Just, you know, just move on, right? We've heard it. Continue. Yeah. Crazy to have all the sound effects here. Yeah, the continue screen sounds weird. I don't know about that one. It's a full-on song. Look at this 6. Move on. Supersonic Tails and Knuckles, huh? I never heard this because I never got Supersonic. It could be cool to get Supersonic at some point in 2 and 3. I think I should try to do that for the videos. I don't know if it'll like be super important, but it'd be nice to get some footage of it. And I think it'd be a cool accomplishment. I think these games are good enough to like try, at least attempt it. 3 for sure I could do it because I like the blue sphere stages. The half pipe in 2 is where I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. Could be cool though. Could be cool. I think 3 has like a whole other boss fight that you get to. I honestly, I got nothing to say about this one. I think it's a little much. It's like invincibility on crack. Unused sound test 59. These might just end up being a lot of NAs if I don't feel like I got anything interesting to say. So there's more boss, like robotic boss fights. It's like another sky chase kind of thing there. It's almost like rough drafts, I guess. different sound fonts, a little bit more stripped back. What was that? Like a little mosquito in my ear or something. Yeah, it's like all the major themes, but earlier versions of them. Cool. That's Sonic 2. I think I'm gonna go back to just for you, bro. What about Sonic Racer every time? I swear, every time. Oh man. Whew. I like Sonic 2's theme. I like the Sonic 2 soundtrack. There's some good stuff there. But I think we're gonna call it on that because I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm a little tired. It's a lot of music. 120 tracks. 120 tracks. Next time we'll come back with some Sega Sonic the Hedgehog and some arcade stuff, and then hopefully get through Sonic CD, and that'll be cool. Try to get like one main game per stream if possible. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Man, what a track. What a track. Thanks for hopping on the stream, Jay. I appreciate it. Anybody that's checking out the replay, I appreciate you. Let me know which Sonic songs and albums and stuff you're hyped for me to check out. Here's the puzzle mode theme. Just for those wondering. The Sonic Eraser puzzle mode theme. I gave this one a spooky and a bad rating. So it kind of goes nuts at first, and then it goes nuts. Like I can't quite comprehend what's happening, to be honest with you. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for hitting up the stream. Peace.